You know, some institutions are so much more than just brick and mortar. They're like monuments to a vision, woven right into the fabric of a nation's history. And today, we're going to explore one of those exact places, Islamia College, Peshawar, a real beacon of learning.
If you want to understand just how important this college is, you don't have to look any further than this quote. It's from the personal will of Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the founder of Pakistan. He left 1/3 of his entire personal fortune to this one institution. I mean, that's not just a donation, right? That's a massive statement about its significance.
And that really brings us to the core question we're digging into today. What was it about this particular college in this specific place that made it so important, so central to the legacy of a nation's founder?
To get to the bottom of that, we actually have to go back, way back to the very beginning, to a time when a whole new province was being created, and with it, a new identity for the people of the frontier.
So, picture this. It's 1901, and the Northwest Frontier Province is just formed, but there was a huge educational gap. The entire region had only one college. So if you were a young person with any ambition, you had no choice but to travel hundreds, maybe even thousands of miles just to get a higher education. This was a serious problem that needed a really bold solution.
And that solution? Well, it didn't just happen overnight. As you can see here, this was a journey that took about a decade. The whole idea really started to take shape after a visit to the famous Aligarh University in 1909. That trip sparked the vision for a similar center of excellence right there in Peshawar. From there, a huge fundraising drive kicked off, and finally, in 1913, Islamia College officially opened its doors.
The two main people who made all this happen were these remarkable figures, Sir Sahibzada Abdul Qayyum, a passionate local leader, and Sir George Rose Keppel, the British Chief Commissioner. Now, you might think that's a pretty unlikely partnership, but they shared this powerful, common goal, to build a top-tier institution for the people of the frontier right in the frontier.
And that's such a crucial point. This college wasn't just built for the community, it was very much built by the community. I mean, the story of its funding is just an incredible testament to the collective will of the people.
Just look at these numbers. The fundraising effort was absolutely mind-blowing. You had local leaders, like the Khans of Tangai, contributing a ton. The wider region of Hasnagar pulled together a massive sum. And get this, support even came from rulers all across British India, like the Nizam of Hyderabad and the Nawab of Amp. It felt like everyone wanted to be a part of this movement.
Okay, now this is where the story gets really interesting. The person they chose to lay the foundation stone, it wasn't some British official or a local noble. No, it was this man, Haji Sahib of Turngzai. He was a revered religious leader, a fierce anti-colonial figure, and, this is the key part, he was officially an outlaw, with a price on his head from the British government.
And this whole episode just perfectly captures the complex politics of the time. So get this, Sir Qayyum actually convinced the British to grant this proclaimed defender safe passage for just one day. So at the ceremony, with British officials literally standing right there, Haji Sahib reportedly kept his face hidden in his shawl, he laid the foundation stone, and then poof, he immediately slipped back into the safety of tribal territory. What a powerful symbolic act of defiance and local pride.
So, that's the incredible origin story. Now let's fast forward to the present and see how this historic college has transformed into the thriving modern university that it is today.
From that one single foundation stone, an institution has grown that now serves over 5,000 students. That simple number, it just speaks volumes about the scale of the vision that they brought to life.
And make no mistake, this is a hub of constant activity and growth. The university is busy forging partnerships with industry, launching dozens of new advanced degree programs, and creating centers for youth development and scientific innovation. This isn't some museum of the past. It's a living, breathing institution that is always looking toward the future.
And hey, the results really speak for themselves. Its graduates are out there succeeding on the world stage, winning these prestigious and super competitive scholarships to study in places like the UK and Taiwan. It's just a real testament to the quality of education that has always been the hallmark of this institution.
Which brings us right back to where we started, back to the founder of the nation and that little entry in his will. We can finally start to see exactly why he held this place in such incredibly high regard.
You know, in a 1948 address at the college, Jinnah himself laid out his grand vision. He didn't just see a local college, he saw a beacon,
a great center of culture and learning, whose influence would radiate far beyond its borders, deep into the Middle East and Central Asia. For him, this wasn't just about educating a province, it was about shaping an entire region.
So as you can see, Islamia College Peshawar isn't just a university. It's a living monument to a community's will and a founder's powerful vision. And its story kind of leaves us with one final thought to chew on. How do these deep-rooted institutions, born from the dreams of the past, continue to forge the leaders who will go on to shape all of our futures?